Hello everyone and welcome back to EduMoon Tutorials. In this particular video, we will be covering NAND and NOR implementations. Myself Sovna Dumatoti and let's get started. At first, let's look on to why NAND and NOR are called as universal gates. Because with the help of only these two gates, we can try writing the logical circuits for NOT, AND and OR. Now, why do we require NAND and NOR gates when we already have these kind of gates? See, for example, if there's a circuitry which has 50 AND gates and 50 OR gates. Now, you are required to do a circuit which consists of 60 AND gates. Can you do this? No, right? You need to have another kind of circuitry which also increases the cost of it. So, in order to efficiently use this, if you just consider 100 NAND gates or NOR gates, any of the universal gates, you can easily solve 60 AND gates circuit, right? You can meet this criteria. So that's the main purpose of using a universal gate. Now let's look on to how to draw these NOT, AND and OR gates using NAND gates. See, it's so simple. If you consider an input A, your NAND implementation for the NOT will look like this, something like this. 1 is equals to A dash. See, now we are just taking two inputs and making it as one. We are connecting it to one. So these are the two lines that are used to represent it. So there's nothing to get confused here. Now, if you consider AND gate, see, NAND is nothing but AND plus NOT, right? So in order to get a AND gate, if you again use a complement for NAND gate, you will easily get this AND gate. So just look like this. So if you have two inputs A and B, now these two are connected to an AND and again to a NOT. See, I'm just using this kind of NOT for a simple purpose, but in the exams you're supposed to use this kind of NOT when they specifically ask you to use NAND kind of gates only in the question. So now this becomes Y. So Y is nothing but A dot B. You can just cross check. This is an AND and again you're making it a NOT. So it becomes an AND. So that's what is done here. Now if you consider OR. So if you just take complements for each input and then connect them with a NAND, that becomes your OR. See, it's simple. So this is a A bar and this is a B bar. Now A bar and B bar is connected to a NAND gate. So how do you use a NAND gate? A bar dot B bar whole bar, right, which is equals to A plus B, which is equals to this one. So this is how you represent a OR diagram. Now let's look on to how to draw the gates using a NOR gates. So this is also similar to that of a NAND gate. All you need to do is you just place a NOR kind of gate here. That's it. This is A, this is Y, this is equals to actually A bar. So this is a NOT gate. Now before getting into AND, let's look on to OR first of all. So NOR is also simple like OR plus NOT. The similar logic for NAND and AND also. So if you again use a complement for NOR, you will be getting your OR. So how do you do that? So A, B, if you put a NOR to it and then a NOT again. See, I'm just using this only for a simpler writing purpose. Please keep in your mind only to use these kind of notations here in place of this one. So this is equals to Y. So Y equals to A plus B. Now similarly the logic goes with AND also. Like how do you do that? You take complements for each input and then place a NOT to it. See, that's as simple as that. You can again put some values like A, this is A bar, this is B bar, and this is actually what? A bar plus B bar whole bar, which is actually equals to A dot B. So this is equals to A dot B. So this is how you draw your circuits. A simple thing you can just notice here is that for NAND realization, in case of OR, you take complements for both the inputs, like what all inputs are on this side, you take complements for each and everything. Similarly for NOR realization, in case of AND, you take the complements for both of them. Just don't confuse, you can just do it. Now actually in the exams, your questions will be in this way, like they are given a Boolean expression or a Boolean function or anything which consists of literals or variables and etc. Now in that, you need to draw a logical circuit which consists of only NAND and NOR gates. Only those two gates are supposed to be presented on the paper. You are not supposed to draw any other AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. Only you are considering only NAND and NOR. So how do you do that? It's not actually so tricky. I'll just give you a small trick here. So, 1 second, let me draw this. Now, if there is a OR gate in your circuitry, how do you convert it to a NAND gate? This is for a NAND case. How do you convert that? Just place two bubbles here. Just place two bubbles here. That's it. Similarly, if there is a AND gate in your diagram, in case of a NOR realization, how do you convert it to this? Similarly, you place two bubbles here. That's it. By using only this simple trick, you can solve your problems with ease. I'll just dive into the problems so it will be very clear for you. So now let's look on to your first example. Using only NAND gates, we are doing it. At first, let's try the trick. So whenever you see a OR gate, you put two bubbles here. Fine. Now, your first expression function f is given as ab plus cd. At first, what you do is just simply draw the usual form of logical circuit diagrams. See, this is A, B, and this is connected by a AND, right? And C and A is connected by a AND again. Now, these two are connected by OR. This is actually right. Now, what do we do here? In order to convert this into the NAND and OR realization forms, using this is actually NAND, right? So consider AND gates at first in this whole diagram. You have two AND gates. So what you do is simply place a bubble in front of it. Now, whenever you place a bubble, in order to complement it, you need to place another bubble. See, this logic is actually A bar whole bar equals to A, right? So if you use two complements here, it will again be turning to this. So in order to make the circuit as it is, we just placing two bubbles here and then two bubbles here. Now, considering the OR gate, what did I tell you? For OR gate, you need to place a bubble in front of it in order to make it a NAND gate. See, for AND gate, you are placing the bubble out of it. For OR gate, you are placing the bubble in front of it. So there's a bubble here and there goes a bubble here. So again, in order to just nullify this one, you need to place another complementing bubble here, another complementing bubble. Now we are done with the bubble structure. Now what do we do? In the same line, if there are even number of bubbles present, you just cancel them off. See, for example, in this line, you have two bubbles extra, which is actually an even number. So you just cancel off them. And again, in this line, you have two more bubbles, just cancel them. So how does your logical diagram now looks like? This is AB. And here, now we have a NAND gate, CD. Now here also we have a NAND gate. These two are connected by bubbles of OR gate. So this is right. Now, this can also be one of your diagram. And the other diagram can be of this format. All you need to simply do is replace this one with this NAND gate. So how does your diagram now looks like? Something like this. Now you can see, right, this diagram consists of only NAND gates. So this is how we're supposed to do in your exams. Now consider the second example, something like this one. I'll just write it. See, consider the function f of x comma y comma z equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Now this is usually solved using K-maps. I hope you guys are very clear with the concept of K-maps, so I'm not going into a greater detail. I'll just draw this fast. 6, y, z, 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 0 and 1, 1, and this is 0 and 1, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now start writing these values. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. See, a quad is actually formed here and this is a pair and this is a pair. So now your function looks something like z plus xy bar plus x bar y. Just pause the video, try solving this equation and cross check with this one, okay? Now your Boolean function is something like f equals to xy bar plus x bar y plus z, right? So now how do you draw this? Similarly, first of all, go over the usual diagram. This is a AND gate and x bar y. This is also a AND gate and z. All these three are connected to a OR gate. I'm just drawing it in a bigger fashion. Make sure you present it properly in the exams. Now, all you need to do is start bubbling. How do you do that? Consider the NAND gates first of all. So this is an AND gate and this is an AND gate. So here goes a bubble, here goes a bubble. In order to complement it, there's a bubble here, there's a bubble here. Now, in case of a OR gate, you need to place the bubble in front of it. So bubble here, and a bubble here. In order to complement this again, a bubble goes here, a bubble goes here, and a bubble goes here also. Now, what do? You need to check in the line given if there are any even number of bubbles. See, in this line you have 2 bubbles, which is even, so you just cross them out. In this line you have 2 bubbles, just cross them out. And in this line you have only 1 bubble, so you won't be crossing this. See, a Z with a bubble becomes Z bar. Right, this is the most important one. Do not miss this part in the question also. So how does your diagram now looks like? One case is that it is something like this one, X bar Y. See, there is a NAND gate. Here is also a NAND gate. This is Z bar now, and all of them are connected to a gate of OR. So this is one diagram, or else you can have this one as, what you just do, you just replace this part, NAND gate. Replace this with a NAND gate. So the final answer can, this is a Y bar, X Y bar, X bar Y. This is a Z bar now. Actually the question is Z, but as we are converting it to a NAND gate realization, this becomes Z bar. And now all of them are connected to a NAND gate again. Sorry, this is F. Okay. So in your diagram now we have only NAND kind of problems. So this is how we do. Let's look on to one more problem and then we'll go with the NOR examples. So yeah, as a third example, consider this equation. Now first draw the usual logical circuit diagram. See, C and D is connected by a AND. There's a B that's connected by OR. And then there's a A that's again connected by AND. Now there's a B and C bar that's connected by a AND again, and these two are connected using a OR. So this is how your actual logical diagram looks like. Now as we're using only NAND gates, how do we do that? First of all, consider only AND gates. As this is a NAND, you are at first considering AND gates. So this is an AND gate, this is an AND gate, this is also a AND gate. Start placing bubbles. Bubble here for complementing a bubble here. Bubble here, complementing a bubble here. Bubble here, a complementing bubble here. Now what do you do for the OR gates? OR and OR is present here. So you place the bubbles in front of it. In front of it, again complementing. In front of it, and again complementing. Now what do we do? Cross out the bubbles which are even number. You have 2 here, so cross it here. There's only 1 in this line. In this line there's only 1, so you don't cross that out. You just leave it there. So in this line again you have 2, cross them out. And this one also you have 2, so just cross them out. Now how does your logical diagram now looks like? This is a CD. Here we have an AND gate right now. And as you can check here, there's only 1 bubble here, right? So this becomes a B bar instead of B. So what do we do now? So this is a B bar. And these two are again connected using a OR gate. Now there's a A here, and now we have an AND gate here. Now if you consider B and C here, you have a NAND gate here again, and then you have an OR gate here. I hope you can just try converting these gates into NAND gates. I'm leaving it to you. I'm not drawing them again. Just for your practice, that's it. So yeah, this can be one solution, and if you just convert these 2 gates into NAND gates, that also can be a solution. Now as a part of our homework, just try implementing this kind of equation using NAND gates. I want you guys to do this with the NAND gates. Okay, now let's look into the NOR examples. See, your first equation using NOR gates is that A plus B into C plus D into E. I just forgot to mention that this is an equation of F, if you consider this to be an equation of F. Now as a part of it, what did I tell you? If you see a AND gate in your example, you place the bubbles here in order to make that a NOR gate. This trick is so important, so it will be easier for you. Now similarly, you'll be drawing the circuit diagram for this one also. This is an A, B connected by a OR gate. There's a CD again connected by a OR gate. And there's an E, which all 3 of them are connected to a AND gate. This is a ref. Now what do we do? As we're considering the NOR gates, you first consider the OR gates. So this is OR gate, this is OR gate. You place a bubble here, complement it. Place a bubble here, complement it. In case of AND gate, you place a bubble in front of it. In order to complement them again, you place a bubble again and again. Now cross out the bubbles. These bubbles are crossed out, these two bubbles are crossed out. But this bubble remains the same. So now how does your equation looks like? I like to sort your diagram. You have a NOR here. You have a NOR here, and this becomes your A bar. Now all of them are joined to become a function of f. So this can be your first equation, or else you can just replace this with a NOR gate. Replace with a NOR gate, as simple as that. So now your equation something looks like AB. This is a NOR again. This is E bar. This is E bar. This looks like a NOR again. See, now your final equation final circuit diagram only has NOR gates. At first we have OR and AND, but in the last you have only NOR gates. So this is how we do. I just want you guys to solve this problem. AB bar plus A bar B into C plus D bar as a part of your homework. Okay, just try solving this and check out your answers. So with this, we are done with this lecture. In the next coming lecture, we will be looking at XOR gates. Till then, stay tuned to Edumon. Thank you.